on this. Devil in the booth, I'm Satan on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm begging on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm jizzing on this. Run for your life, you shaking on this. Got soft for hating on this. Look, all my celebrity crushes, I already. Be mad cause I did it already. I told them make sure to my dinner already. And I did it all and ain't you could tell me. Boy, what I want ain't give me. Got plenty of Benjis, but now it's more money, more problems. I should've listened to Biggie, and this type of living is not for beginners. You kinda losers, do not make decisions. Try to be cool, but I'm not for the business. I got the like rock, paper, scissors. I keep the like rock, paper, scissors. I made the choice, it was not their decision. I'm not gonna listen to rappers who sound like broke records, but no, you did not make the Guinness. I'm highly offended. Only way you gonna get to where you wanna be, you gotta be a gimmick. And even if you made it to the bottom of the pit and try to climb
Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
And now a quick check of our starting lineups, showing us who will hit the floor first.
Well, tonight you need to make the most of your chances. Both of these teams are terrific on the glass.
Yeah, I'm curious if either side can get the edge in that department. They both have been so consistent when it comes to rebounding.
And that's going to be an interesting line to follow tonight, guys. You have to think that whoever gets the edge on the boards is going to be in control of the game.
Clark, guarded by Canada. 4 on the shot clock.
Pass to Boston. Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
How about the agility from Boston? Fantastic slash off the pick.
Gray outside. Reese, no good. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Gray defending. And stolen by Hines Allen. Boston.
Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
It's not just the size of Boston, it's also her touch around the rim.
And the 2023 Rookie of the Year, Aaliyah Boston, is a treat to watch.
Oh, yeah, she's a lot of fun. Personally, I love her passing, ability to run offense through the post. Boston is such an unselfish player, team first. Traits that we don't normally associate with first overall picks like her.
Home and away, fans came out in droves to watch Caitlin Clark.
I mean, we've had teams move venues to increase capacity. Caitlin Clark is quite the draw. Everybody just wants a glimpse.
Hey, that couldn't be more obvious. Caitlin Clark has had an incredible impact on the Fever.
Well, just look at the individual numbers. Led the league in assists, second in minutes played, and the team impact during her rookie year, they ended an 8-year playoff drought.
Now here's Clark. Inside,
Boston.
to the paint. And it's Atlanta with the rebound.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity she fails to convert very often.
And it's the Fever on the break.
Clark with it.
Picked up by Canada. It's good on the putback.
An excellent offensive rebounder. How about Boston imposing her will?
Outside Canada. Howard, pass to Gray. The 3.
That's good, and it's Ryan Howard with the assist.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
And here we go, the dream on the fast break. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
The #1 pick in the 2022 draft, Ryan Howard has had a great start to her career.
Yeah, winning Rookie of the Year, and she's been at about 17 points per game over her first 3 seasons. Howard's provided a serious scoring punch, and she's only getting better, guys.
Providing spacing with her shooting. Cunningham nailing the 3.
Atlanta trailing here. Outside Canada.
Pass to Reese.
Outside Howard.
Back to Reese. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket, good.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get, trust me.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Now here's Cunningham. To the inside. Reese with it. Now guarded by Hines Allen. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
I love Howard's decision-making offensively, especially off the catch right there.
So it's Indiana now. They trail by 3. And the shot by Clark, no good. Reese inside. He's guarded by Boston. And out of bounds, the Fever will take it. And some changes here for the Fever. So it's Indiana now. And stolen by Alicia Gray. Alley-oop try. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Dream. They're up by 3. And don't go. And off we go. A close game now entering the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
Nice start to the game for them, tallying a few steals through one.
They've been aggressive on defense, and it's paid off, so I'm going to expect them to keep it up.
Pass to Canada. Pow pow. Another shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
First personal foul.
That one on Billings.
Team foul.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Something you struggled with in your career, Tim, but definitely saved the layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn him at the line.
Hailing from America's finest city, San Diego, California, none other than Tahina Pow Pow.
Growing up, she trained with another San Diego legend, Kelsey Plum. Similar to her mentor, Pow Pow is a stellar guard who plays with an edge and sees the floor very well. In the paint, Dantas insists on getting her shots. Doesn't allow contact to slow her down.
Warren Canada drives in. There's the triple. Shoots and misses. 0 for 1 to begin the game. Now here's Hull. Guarded by Howard. Over to the wing. Now Harris. Looking for a first basket still in this one. Walker Kimbrough misses. Atlanta in the lead. To Howard. Pass to Pow Pow. Back to Howard. And it's Billings with the rebound.
Dream foul.
The main role of Monique Billings on this team is to rebound.
When you look at the advanced numbers for basketball nerds like me, rebounding percentage specifically, Monique Billings is one of the best in league history.
Well, for the games that you watch around the league, what's an important factor that you guys think gets overlooked?
I gotta say, pace. You want to play the game on your terms. And if you can control the tempo, that can be pretty key in a game.
Yeah, no doubt, Brian. We see different styles around the league. And if you can impose how you want to play, that's huge.
And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. A rebound by Dantas.
When she has the ball outside, that's exactly the kind of defense they got to be playing on.
Atlanta with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Dantas the screen. Now here's Hull. And that one's good. Billings.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
And here's Canada. To end the drought. The Dream again can't hit. The Fever with the lead. And we have an intentional foul there. Wish I could say why.
Yeah, that was a strange play. I'm not sure what came over her. I mean, if you ask me, it's just an odd time to foul.
The three from Kelsey Mitchell.
It's a staple of her game. Canada's defensive intensity, it really earns her so much respect around the league.
The three from Alicia Gray. The second chance effort.
And it's Reese laying it in.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play.
Man, I hope this game keeps on going forever.
Here's Canada. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Gray with the bucket.
So quite simply, Alicia Gray is a bucket. She'll find ways to score all over the floor.
Mitchell outside. Lexi Hull on the wing. Walker Kimbrough. And the three off target. Reese with it. Pass to Hillman.
That one falls. A great assist by Angel Reese.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Outside Howard. Drains the three-pointer. Mitchell outside. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Dream out in front. They lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And measuring up the shot.
Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You know, Howard has just been exceptional here, fellas.
And those threes have been dropping for her. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, this could not have been a more productive day for her from long range.
And last year, the Dream made the playoffs for the second straight season.
Yeah, remember they missed 4 straight postseasons before that. So Atlanta, I would say, is headed in the right direction. The addition of Ryan Howard was a huge reason why.
Pass to Clark. This one for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
I like the decision there by Cunningham.
Here's Canada. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. And the Dream call time here. Stolen by Hines Allen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession. It's off her leg.
Defensive
And it's being called a kickball. Now here's Clark. Guarded closely. Down low. And she makes good on the layup.
Well, we know Hines Allen can score from the outside, but don't forget, she's a problem down low.
And like a few other current players, Maisha Hines Allen broke out at the 2020 Wubble.
Yeah, there were lots of players opting out of that season. Hines Allen got more playing time, and that season, I think it showed off the incredible depth of this league, proving that all some players like a Hines Allen need is just a chance to play.
Here's Cunningham. No good with the triple.
Even without that three ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Pass to Cunningham.
From 11 feet away, Clark can't tie it up as that one misses.
Sophie Cunningham.
And few WNBA players have garnered more attention than Angel Reese.
Well, she's just so charismatic, and Reese says what she thinks. Fans love that. And on the floor, she's a double-double machine.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Kone. Back to Reese.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And she drops in the layup off glass.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Mitchell outside.
Cunningham.
And it's out of bounds to the Fever as Indiana retains possession.
She had no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important because probably would have been a quick 2 points if she doesn't knock it out of bounds. So I love that effort level.
And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three.
The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
And it's Gray missing. The Fever trailing.
Pass to Boston.
Mitchell outside. And here's Clark
Boston sets a screen.
for the tie.
And Caitlin Clark hits from deep.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Kicks it out to Reese. Pass to Pow Pow.
Here's Gray. Takes the three.
It's hauled in by Boston.
And so they foul intentionally.
Boy, I'm not sure what that was about. Talk about a brain cramp.
That's just completely out of left field. She lost all sense of the time and the situation.
Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Clark outside. For the lead. And they turn it over. 24-second buzzer signaling the shot clock violation.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Timeout. Start it.
Both teams changing it up here. Born in Canada drives in. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next.
That one on Billings.
On the drive, Canada almost looks unstoppable. Defense trying to play her tough, but she picks up a foul.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second miss. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Referee Ryan Howard. And not so fast. The officials are going to look at the shot again and make sure they got it right.
The previous play is under review.
You know, there's a lot of basketball still left to play. Some might say, can we skip the replay review this time around? But Honestly, you never know how this review might impact the outcome.
Yeah, anything can happen, Tim.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Replay Review Center in Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
Yeah, the key is just get it right.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks to be an exciting fourth. And
Come on, fans. It's the
thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. McConnell, guarded by Canada. Here's Dantas. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Dantas with the steal. How with the steal. Pass to Kone. Back to Canada. Now Kone. Howard, Hole defending. Kone gets the bucket.
She's got such a quick trigger from that range when she senses the defenders are backed off her.
McConnell, guarded by Canada. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. No good on the triple. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Good, and Jordan Canada gets the assist.
Well, when you look at all the different ways that Howard can score from all three levels, you just imagine that there's going to be many, many nights like this for her.
And that one's good. Billings.
Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
Now here is Canada. Tight defense on her. Tries to save it. And that'll be Atlanta's ball as it goes out of bounds. Dream able to keep the ball here. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Back to Gray. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Hines Allen pulls it in.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Canada. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Kept alive. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and will shoot 2.
First team foul. At the line for your Atlanta Green, Angel Reese.
Good on the first, and that will put them up 2. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 3-point game.
A lot of players say they want to be in those situations, but she truly does. What a clutch performance.
Back to Clark. To the paint. Pass the hole. Clark left side. Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Tries to break her ice, and it's finished off inside by Gray.
This team needed a hoop. Gray steps up, and this is just who she is, a big-time scorer.
Nicole outside. Out to the wing. Stolen by Reese. 3-on-3. The 3 ball. They get it back. The 3. Hillman. Pass to Reese. Gray. Stolen by Clark. Now Reese. They double team Angel Reese. Canada for 3. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
Well, they need every bucket they can get here.
They're still alive, but they better execute every trip down the floor or their chances aren't looking too good.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Atlanta Green, Naz Hill.
off on the free throw. Unable to get that second one to drop for her. Caitlin Clark with the three. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
And that's just what they have to do in order to get that ball back.
Yeah, to me, that's a good foul. Clock management, crucial at this time of the game.
He gets the first, and that will put them up 2. And so she drops them both. And it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt here.
Pass to Mitchell. Cunningham. It's good! And that shot brings them within just 1.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. So the first one drops, and that will put them up 2. And she hits both free throws. And it's a 3-point game.
A 3-pointer here would be big.
A chance to tie it up with the game on the line.
So a close game sees Atlanta taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
These are those games that are so great to win and so hard to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, so just wondering what would happen next.
And that'll wrap it up